Hello and welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I'll be coming at you with a Warno 1v1 multiplayer replay online gameplay analysis. Welcome to this Warno 1v1 YouTube Let's Play video. This is a game between myself with the 11th Armored Cav and Moldog with the 1st Armored Division. This game was very close. And if I recall correctly, there's a lot of fighting. So stick around and we shall see what happens. I am a noob at Warno, and so anything I do should be examined with extreme scrutiny and suspicion because of my noobish tendencies. And I was playing on the ladder, and so this guy might be I'm like number 5,000 in the world right now. So not good. And so this guy, if we matched properly, he's probably down there as well. And it was a close game, so I think we're both noobs. No offense to Moldog. Anyway, let's look at our opening. So I've got these green archers. These are 25-point machine guns on sort of stealthy vehicles. I've got both M1A1A calves pushing up. This one's pushing up to X right here. These ones are trying to secure this line of command points. I'm utterly abandoning this. I've got a command M1A1 Abrams that's going to try to come up here. A bunch of pivads, 4 pivads. A sniper, and 2 snipers. My opponent Moldog has a fair amount of helicopters coming forward, which hopefully my pivads will be able to intercept, but we'll have to see about that. A lot of ATGMs, paraleader to take this 2-point sector, and a much broader sort of line for Moldog. And yeah, lots of scouts, lots of helis. This is followed by just kind of a wave of infantry and ATGMs with some rifles aboard what looks like a sort of light tank. But let's not miss this opening here. So, the LRS squad arrives pretty much at the same time as the para-leader and does open up. Humvee starts going back, but really not much to see here just yet. This is a pretty daring push over here. This para-leader. Sniper squad gets in the middle of all of these terriers. I'm not really sure what this is this a French division? Snipers surrounded. And a big VP lead for Moldog. Sniper goes down and this sector is secured. That got a little. The snipers got there a little faster than the cavalry can get there. M1A1 ACAV finds itself in a what should be a target-rich environment. There is a Milan 2 that looks like it sees the green archers and goes for it and doesn't kill the green archer. I pull it back. Let's see if it gets it again. Flash engineers arrive to try to clear these terriers out. M1A1 ACAV seems to be in a pretty good position. It looks like he didn't have Milans set up here. My command Abrams takes us over but gets opened up on by Milan 2. I'll try to keep an eye on both of these fights. M1A1 ACAV continues to open fire on these on this infantry, but the flash engineers are beaten up. And I'm just like trying to tank this duel here. I do end up popping smoke. Somehow the M1A1 ACAV wasn't like in position for that. These flash engineers do end up in the building, but there's not a lot of infantry coming to back up. And Moldog is taking the opportunity to push this front that he has over here all the way up against me. M1A1 ACAV does succeed in taking out the Milan 2, and engineers take out another batch of infantry. Pivads arrive to put supporting fire there. I'll stop hitting C to. That's probably annoying. We'll hide this panel too. Pivads open up. These flash engineers are really holding on for dear life. This fight here has been intense, and they end up okay with low cohesion, not a lot of health left, no flash grenades. Helicopter opens fire on the M1A1, and let's see if I notice. I really gotta stop hitting C. I do pop smoke and back up. These pivads need to be in position to take care of that. And there needs to be more infantry moving up. M1A1 Abrams is stunned by this helicopter, and it might go down. It's taking a lot of damage. Another ATGM comes in. Will it get it? Is it going to be able to snake around? It is getting a side shot. And there goes a 300 point unit. The M1A1 ACAV is safe, but yeah, definitely a bad play to reverse right there. Maybe should have smoked and just backed like this. Definitely should have pushed the pivads up to take care of that. F-16 comes up to try to take care of this helicopter and fails utterly. Circles around stupid lookingly, and yeah, so just a huge point lead from Moldog here, because I just don't have my points really. I need to get this. There's not infantry coming up to support. I've had to send a M1. What I need for this deck is a victory point taker, a command post taker that isn't an M1 Abrams, because it's debilitating having to do this. A installation opens up. These engineers are worse for wear, and this M1A1 ACAV is in a terrible position here. Backs up stunned. SEAD goes for that and fails completely. I have really bad luck with SEADs. Pivads start to go down. The Milan does go down, but Pivads and the last of those flash engineers are destroyed. Green Archer moves up. SEAD, does it do it? No. Rapier may get a shot off here as it runs out of ECM. Does get a shot. That's going to be out for a while. Is it going to go down? No. Gets out alive. M1A1 Abrams moves up to try to take this, but so does a Centurion, a gun group, and the Heimaschützen coming in here are a little late, and not definitely in seeing this in retrospect, not aggressive enough. These Heimaschützen were here, that'd be huge. If we had a tank here, that would be huge. If we had, you know, just a lot of things aren't going right. And the build-up is definitely looking like it's in favor of Moldog. Centurion opens up on something here. Heimaschützen push forward, and mortars start to rain down on this forest, which Moldog has correctly identified as a point of entry for me. Finally, I get this sector, bringing the tick to a stop, but he has gotten a solid 600 points. Heimaschützen open up on the para-leader, which is good. Flash engineers go down to Centurion, but it does open up a window for us to attack with the M1A1 command vehicle. For some reason the M1A1 ACAV is not also engaging here. The Centurion does go down. Terrier Paras are in here, but once again the M1A1 Abrams is in a great position. I actually should have left it there. Instead I back it up. I think I was nervous about ATGMs in this wood line. Now it's a bunch of Heimaschützen versus these things, which isn't an entirely bad trade, given that they're cheap. We do neutralize this, but we are... Oh, and that ATGM is taken down. Try to take this. I'm not sure if it's under fire from anywhere. And we do get the tick. Mortars continue to rain down, and these Heimatschützen are starting to look worse for wear, and there's not much infantry nearby to hold this down. I should have flooded this with more Heimatschützen for sure. Yeah, definitely should have taken up a position on this wood line, maybe with a sniper. Air goes in and takes something out, a Lynx, but a ground-based AA installation starts to open fire here, and I'm in danger of losing it. We do make it out alive. Down to my last Heimatschützen in here, and a gun group is allowed to push in with the space given, and my M1A1 CP is forced to push back due to the lack of infantry support. ATGM hits the M1A1 Abrams, which now has to be repaired. Heimatschützen are once again holding their own. Gun group is pushing in. These are not in good cover. I mean, they should be in a building. And there goes the last of my presence in Papa. This is secured up here, and I do have a good tick now, but it's tenuous. It looks like Moldog is intending to send a commander over here, which I will not be able to contest. I should have pushed up to here to stop this, like, freeway from coming into this crucial sector here. Not enough infantry, just misplays are resulting in a good tick, but just a painful situation for me. I start to build up here, which, again, kind of a mistake. Should have earlier on got a build up here, maybe. I'm not really sure. Moldog scouts see something there. We get some German ladies to get better vision. Now I'm just playing catch up as he swarms in. Fortunately, he must be expecting there to be more troops in here, because he's not pushing that hard here, but he is bringing up a challenger to take this, and the AA situation is becoming serious. M1A1 ACAV is pushed around here to clear out the forest. Pivads still aren't in a very good position, and at this point he could be well, a lot of this isn't like, there are a lot of tanks, there's not a lot of infantry really. Mechanized rifles have finally arrived to get some infantry presence in this sector once again. And we're about to close the gap, but strategically it's not good. A SEAD is a little, that's a little hopeful. Does waste a lot of ammo there, but supply is coming. Or no, those are just, maybe the supply isn't coming. Yeah, there is. Supply is coming, so M1A1 ACAV continues to fire at this infantry here, and this would be a big kill. Gun group and the mechanized rifles start to have a fight. M1A1 ACAV does succeed in killing that commander, but a command tank simultaneously does push into this sector, bringing my tick down, and for the first time I'm ahead, but that's about to stop. I try to push forward here. Anti-air kills some kind of helicopter there, but runs into an anti-air battalion, which is now out of ammo though, so that's good for me. ATGM gets a hit on the M1A1 Abrams as I try to push it forward somewhat desperately, and change my mind, reversing it. Need to have scouts and recon here to be able to get a view of this. I'm starting to get M1A1 Abrams to try to control this center here, because I think I am. Well, let's take a look at my point of view. Yeah, I've got a fairly good understanding of where he is. Let's see what he sees. He's got great vision of me. Look at that. So his vision is really good. He's got a lot of these scouts everywhere. SAS. Huh. Monet when Abrams push forward, start to have a duel with that chieftain. There's a distinct lack of ATGMs in the center here. Good infantry presence here for me, but I'm just too scared to push this into here. Challenger goes down. LRS squad starts to have a sort of sniper duel with this SAS patrol. M1A1 ACAV pushes up and then pushes back. I think I got spooked by a Milan or something. This needs to take this. Instead, it's getting in a duel that this one should be getting in. A Milan moves forward, and this is now not really like gonna work for me. This Challenger's putting up a good fight here. Is it gonna get away? It may. It does. Now this Challenger opens up, and this is not good. M1A1's spalling and pops smoke. ATGM moves forward, and the M1A1 Abrams does manage to make it out. If we can kill this Milan, that would be big, but this is like a terrible path that it's on. It does get the Milan, but now it's hurt. Challenger opens up. We're moving. We're gonna lose this. This tank is gonna destroy that. Yep. M1A1 ACAV is doing what it can to hold back this flood. Tow Cobra comes forward, and there is a nasty amount of troops here from Moldog. This is a huge mess. I really need to get a different type of commander to be able to take things in here. It is not good with this division having to do this with this. We still do have a +2. Mechanized rifles push up suicidally. I think I sort of lost track of what was going on here. This M1A1 is in a pretty good position to shut all this down. M1A1 ACAV, like, oh, these are out of ATGMs. They're gonna die. Our infantry is starting to flood in. Cluster bomber comes forward. Fighter jets come to intercept, and big air fight. 3 cluster bombers go for the M1A1 ACAV. They do push me out of there, but the M1A1 ACAV survives, and it looks like his cluster bombers, well, that like disappeared right there. I don't know what happened to that. This one is out of missiles, and so this cluster bomber is going to have a good time. Oh, no, this AA does come forward to take it out. M1A1 ACAV is damaged but alive. The other one is dead. We're missing. This command M1A1 ACAV, which made it back before, has been healed up, so it can push forward. Now it's not looking too bad. He's starting to look a little more thin in here. That air engagement seemed to cause a bit of problems for him. Finally I have this, which is really the key to controlling this whole area. Should have had a recon or a sniper there the whole time. Preferably a tank. Let's see where his mortar fire is. Into here. I think I observe this and start to split up, unless the infantry automatically does that. Start to get AAA in here. And Stinger immediately opens up on this helicopter. Is he going to be able to get that kill? Come on, Stinger. Stinger succeeds. These mechanized rifles are forced to back, and now this is not in a good position. This should just be back here. The My command tank does get in there, and now I push the Heimatschützen forward to try to use their anti-tank launchers on the Challenger. Mortar fire is raining down on the Abrams. A SEAD is pushed forward, and I've got 2 SEADs out, and they're just not really doing anything. Big infantry fight breaks out. Sniper goes down. Challenger is in a good position. Mech rifles, Dragon do hit it. This sector is lost. But I pull the tank out, and now I've really sort of shot myself in the foot here. Mech rifles, Dragon are injured and out of ammo. It's really up to these Heimatschützen to use their anti-tank stuff, but they can't because they're out of ammo. I think what I need is just better recon up here. Laser guided bomb doing something here, and it goes down. Just sort of this. That's whenever someone brings out the laser guided bomb like that, you know that they're getting desperate, and they're not paying attention to where they're losing their planes, which is really what I was doing, like horribly wrong here. This whole thing over here could have been cleared up. Now there's just a giant build-up. Another Challenger, command Challenger comes up, starts unloading on the mech rifles Dragon here. My M1A1 opens up on the other command vehicle, and there's about to be a fight. ATGM stuns my Abrams and pops smoke. Will it be enough? It will. Or it doesn't pop smoke, it just shoots, then pops smoke and succeeds in getting out. So good for my M1 Abrams there. Problem is it has yet to be solved. Something just shot there. Oh, a helicopter goes down. Fire is starting to pour out a little better here. This is a crucial position for Milan to be. I need to handle that soon or I'm going to be in trouble. And somehow where did my command? Something took out my my command Abrams. I think there it is right there. Probably one of these ATGMs. And now the tick is on Moldog's side. Not looking good for me. I bring out a mortar. Let's see what I'm aiming at here. Probably just in here. Just a small arms fight taking place. Mechanized rifles do take out this this leader. Where are these going? What am I shooting at? Okay, yeah, this forest. Mechanized rifles just pull fully out. Yeah, it's grim. I just can't quite get enough of a foothold, and I'm not supporting this whole thing well enough. Need to have a lot of infantry, like good forest holding infantry in here. We do clear this out. Stuff is moving forward, but it's just under constant duress. This is, look, who would want to be in here? Looks like a nightmare. More air fighting. Cluster bomber comes in. Fighter jet does succeed in taking it out, but it goes the wrong way and crashes into a field. This fight is starting to break out in earnest. Moldog is taking control of the city, which is key to assaulting this. And tanks are allowed to just slowly whittle these these troops down. M1A1 CP coming up to take this back, which will be huge for getting this back under control. I'm really hurting for command vehicles, and look at this build up here. Moldog is thoroughly outplaying me. Assault Pioneers push up, and they will handle these Heimatschützen. The West German reservists are not ready for this kind of task. Laser guided bomb goes for something. Kill some infantry. Stinger team is now in a small arms fight. Never good. Mortar continuously firing. Gazelle getting really good vision. Let's take a look at his vision. He was doing a really good job of seeing where things are. Nothing crazy, but he's got a good view of this flank with this. Meanwhile,
beware,
not so good.
nearby.
Yeah, Stingers are holding the line. Not good. Engineers Flash are sent in sort of desperately. ATGMs immediately pick them up. One goes down. The other zooms past a command vehicle, trying to get in here. Not looking good. The Engineers Flash do get out, but immediately rout under withering fire. Command vehicle pushes forward. Looks like he's going for just breaking down this whole thing here. Not an entirely bad idea. This is now going to go to the enemy. I have the tick by 1, holding on by a thread, but not in terms of score, and there are only 14 minutes left. Just a huge web of military here. And this does go down, bringing the tick to even. Mech Rifles Dragon, finally in a decent position. Firing on those Assault Pioneers. Machine gun opens up. And now we sort of have an envelopment of this incursion by Moldog. There are tanks over here that start to move over here. This is my last command tank, and so I'm moving it somewhat carefully. It's in between careful and risky. If he had ATGMs like here or in here, this would be game over. But I move fast over here and then move fast here. I'm having to like move it back and forth in order to handle some of the stuff. I think in retrospect a lot of what I'm missing here is just a big massive, or like a big line of Abrams. Like an Abrams here, an Abrams here, Abrams here, here even. Challengers here. We've got some M3A2 Bradleys, which would have been useful a long time ago, coming up to try to handle this Challenger. They have good stealth. They start moving through this forest, which I think is actually good so that the Challenger can't see it. This Bradley opens up. The Challenger sees something. ATGM stuns the Challenger, the other Bradley sees it, and right as my command vehicle arrives, his command vehicle dies. And we're gonna get the tick back. Very close here. He's overextended a little bit. His line here is very static. A lot of stationary mortars, a lot of stingers, slow scouts, slow Milans and stuff, so it's hard for him to push forward. And each tank matters. Heimatschützen are starting to infest the forest. Stinger network is robust. And we've got a +2 tick. Really the key here is just to hold this. hold these 2 points, make sure this doesn't go down too, and I might be able to do it. You can see the time remaining versus the time to victory is almost identical. So if I can hold this without losing it, that's big. M1A1 Abrams is way out of position here. Takes a nasty ATGM fire. Milan. And am I going to smoke this or am I not paying attention? ATGM is there. Routed ATGM. Gets it. Yeah, just a terrible play right there by me. Could have just been back here. ATGM gets a forward deployed AA thing, and at this point this is good for me because this is sort of within range of my air and a little bit out of range of his anti-air. I've got anti-tank helicopters sort of surveying this area, and there's a huge tank push that comes this way. 5 chieftains. So they push in here with a command vehicle, and this is not good because, as you can see, like, for me to win is now in jeopardy. 1A1 ACAP does see this, starts to take damage. Do I see this? What am I doing? Come on. M1A1 ACAP finally goes down. And there are 5 tanks in this crucial sector now. Not good. Followed up by a big mass of Milan wielding gun group infantry. Laser guided bomb gets... Did they get that shot off? I think they might have lost vision there. Moldog smothers the area in smoke. The laser guided bomb goes for something else. I think I lost vision. There's a huge mass here. Let's just take a look. Enemy activity is immense in this area. It almost looks like a parking garage for tanks. A parking lot for tanks. And now I did not quite see that coming. This sudden blob right here was not what I expected. So now I'm having to adapt, and he has a +2. As you can see, our scores are neck and neck. Stinger or flash engineers see something. Stingers are getting in small arms fights, always bad. Flash engineers trying to do what they can. This M1A1 Abrams pushes up to the side. I have to bring the command one out to try to help here. Another M1 Abrams. We're gonna have to try to surround this and destroy it. A-10 Warthog, anti-tank Warthog here to take advantage of any situation that emerges. West German operated mortars are coming in. A-10 does see something. Chieftain does go down. These flash engineers are doing a fairly good job, but I think it's partially just because of the amount of smoke in this this sector. What I need is like a nuclear bomb. That would be pretty helpful. M1A1 Abrams is starting to get in position, but I need to do something soon or it's going to be bad. I remember doing this, I repositioned this because I'm a little worried about Milan squads over here, and as the smoke starts to clear up, this is pretty good for me. This M1 Abrams is in a decent position to fire and maybe even pull back. This M1A1 Abrams is in not so good because of this warehouse here. Flash engineers continue to hold, and this tank engagement is not the end of the world. I'm being a little overly cautious about this over here. How far can this Milan reach? Yeah, so we could be all the way up here, and he can't reach us from there. And 2 Cobras come in here, and as the smoke clears, mortars, anti-tank helicopters, and M1 Abrams fire start to peel into the tank here, or the flank of this tank blob. There are just so many of them. A stationary or a radar-guided AA installation pushes forward. The Cobras are out, or whatever these are out of ammo, unfortunately, because I think they are the ones that made the difference there. Mortar fire continues to rain down, and lots of dead tanks. This attack was costly, but it did bring a lot of points to Mr. Moldog. Only a command chieftain and one other chieftain remain. 3 gun groups hold the infantry situation, and a Milan sits back here, not particularly good positioning. I bring this up desperate to try to get control of the sector again, but his thing is still, his commander is still there. As you can see, everything here is ground to a stop, but it's as if we both suddenly remembered. Moldog is like, okay, I guess I'll push forward here. Bradley takes out a wounded tank over there. More M1A1 Abrams coming up. Everything here is wounded. Everything here is worse for wear. Sead comes up. Maybe not even the time for that right now. Another A-10 Warthog circling menacingly in the back. The Heimatschützen get view of this, and these Bradleys are causing serious trouble as this attack by Moldog tries to push up. But for right now, it's up to me to try to take control of this and kill this, and then try to get the tick back on my side. Mortar fire rains down somewhat ineffectively. 5 minutes remaining in the game, and there are 3 tanks that I'm like, okay, I gotta just move forward. This might be my smoke that I'm setting up. Flash engineers push up. Over here, this attack by Moldog is an utter failure. This Bradley is causing serious problems. 2 more tanks come over on the side here, and I'm sensing desperation seeing this attack here, and I'm like, I gotta go. But I still don't quite understand. We can look at my perspective really quick. We don't want to miss anything. Yeah, just not a lot of good, not a lot of recon. So the tanks move in, and this is just this attack has been foiled, and an explosion of fire opens up. Milan attacks here, gun groups go down, Cobra arrives. It's only the chieftain. He's smothering it in smoke so that I can't see it, and I send the tanks forward. We'll keep an eye on his tank, just into the smoke, and literally point blank the tanks all converge on his commander there, and we do get control of the sector with only 3 minutes remaining in the middle of the smoke. Literally can't see anything. We're literally 4 tanks literally converged on that command chieftain. And now I'm thinking, alright, maybe there's because of the desperation that I'm sensing here, I'm wondering if there's something I can do, but it's not looking good, and he does take control of the sector because everything's out of ammo here, and nothing can really be done about it. The Heimatschützen try to fire their weapons, but these are not high quality troops. I send my Abrams forward, and they run into a wall of fire, and 4 of them go down ineffectively as I'm panicking over here. Something destroyed that. We missed what destroyed that. Huh. I'm not quite sure. Maybe these guys got it. I'm not really sure. And now I've got a +1 with 2 minutes to go. And I hope that this is moving at high speed. It is. Trying to get over there to get it back. And it's not looking good. 2 minutes. Let's see. So 2 minutes is 120 seconds. So if we had control of this, we would be okay, but it's just so long for this to get there. It travels along ploddingly. It's my last commander. I don't know if it would have been faster to go that way. He moves forward another one, more tanks moving up, and now it's really close. The M1A1 Abrams is taking a terrible path. It looks like the tank commander isn't good at giving directions, or someone isn't good at giving directions. Time is of the essence here. 1 minute to go. Moves up. We need this. We need this so badly. 1 minute and 12 seconds. If we can get control of it, there's a chance. He's moving up. It's almost like he's slowing down. And we do get control of the sector again. And he sees this and does not like that. Moves forward with a bunch of helicopters. 18 to victory. Tanks flood in, not good. Look at all this stuff. Flies over a bunch of Stingers that are out of ammo, not good. Bunch of tanks move in. We have a +2. We have a +2. 1 second. My tank pushes up here to handle these Challengers. 10 seconds left. These tanks go down. And I will pause it here to address just the overall situation. We're neck and neck here. I literally had it, if it like a couple seconds here and there, and we would have won. He does end up winning. Apparently this is 5% more than or less than 1445. Wait, let me do the math on that really quick. 1331 to 1445. Let's see, calculator. 1331 divided by 1445 equals. No, I want to see. Oh, that's some like weird number. I want to see that in decimal. Oh, okay. It's 0.92. So I was 3% away from it being a draw. And 8% away from it being a win. So it was really close there. I don't really know what to say. I think one problem here is just a weakness in my deck, which is just a command point thing. Like, we had control of this for a while, and it was just a matter of timing stuff. He was, I think, completely out of units. Like, the kills here were crazy. Right to the very end. Definitely some errors in positioning over here. Maybe a little bit too gung-ho in the beginning trying to get to this sector. If we'd had a recon, an ACAV in here, and some even just Heimaschützen and recon, and a build-up of Abrams in here, you know, build-up of AA, we could have controlled this. What I'm really lucky about is that he didn't push through here. It looks like he did right at the end. But anyway, there are a million things that I did wrong there. I think there's something wrong with my deck too. I've had barely any success with the 11th Armored Cavalry. So I think I need to go back to the drawing board in some regards. But I thought this was a really good game. It was really close. We both, I think, had very different styles of playing. And yeah, GG to Moldog. He does end up taking the victory, barely. So yeah, you can see if it's 5% lower than the opposing team, and mine was 8% lower than his. So I was 3% away from a draw. The kills are pretty even. I actually had more kills than he did. ACAV did okay. These mech rifles did decently. M1A1 command unit did pretty well. This Bradley, whew, very nice. Yeah, as you can see, all of the Abrams did all right. Or not all of them, but a lot of them. And that was, I think, one of my missing things there is just a few more Abrams to shut down those chieftains. His units, he had a Milan that, shudder, sends a shudder down my spine. But other than that, his units were all kind of not doing too great. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and if you guys have any replays that you want to send me, please let me know. If they're good or bad, if you're a noob or an expert, send them to me. I am definitely a noob, but I like watching them and learning from them. And I'm still trying to get better, but I will just hit me up in the comments and we'll figure out how to... Basically, you can send it to me via email or Discord, but we'll have to coordinate in the comment section in order to find each other, but we can do that, and yeah. Anyway, sounds good. I'll see you guys in the next one.